everyone, it's Lovestar. So, first of all, I wanted to tell you guys some of my monthly favorites. Woo! I've never done this before, so we're gonna see how it goes. But a preface is that I am like recovering from a sickness. I was very sick for the past few days. I am still a little sick, so sorry if my voice sounds a little weird. Also, I'm not in my normal background today because honestly, I don't want every single video to have the same exact background. So today we're in a plain white wall background. Fun. But then you can focus more on me and more on the cool stuff I'm gonna show you rather than the chaotic wall. So my monthly favorites for this month. So it's almost the end of May at the time of recording this. And I actually, you know, like the thing about these monthly favorite things is that like I don't really cycle through my belongings enough where like every single month I have a completely new collection of things that I could show you, right? So I'm gonna be talking about some things that I've been really enjoying this month, and some of these things are also not like physical possessions. They're gonna be like concepts or like music, etc. So yeah, anyways, hopefully this is still interesting. Just to talk about your favorite things, I think is super fun. I actually really enjoy hearing about other people's favorite stuff, so hopefully you enjoy hearing about mine. Anyways, before we get started, just a quick thing I wanted to mention is I recently decided to change my channel name on here. It's a very small change. Instead of Lovestar K, I put it as Lovestar K IRL because, as you may or may not know, my main channel is my Minecraft channel, which is also called Lovestar K. Yeah, this has always been like my secondary channel, so I wanted it to have like a secondary handle, I guess, that it was a little bit more obvious, but I'm not like fully decided on the IRL part of the name, so let me know if you have any suggestions for what I should call this channel. I'm gonna keep it Lovestar K, but I want it to have something else. And I mean, I could just put like a 2, like Lovestar K 2, but I don't know. You let me know if you have any suggestions or if you think IRL is fine. I mean, this is a pretty IRL channel. So anyways, let's get started with some of my monthly favorites. The first thing I wanted to show is something very new to me, but it's very much a favorite for this month. This is like totally, it fits the bill. It's my cassette player! So you may have seen my video where I actually like talked about this thing in a lot of detail, so I'm not gonna go too far into it today. But yeah, I recently got into cassettes because of a band that I started to listen to. They're actually a new band called Mad Routine. You should go check them out. They're like trip hop grunge. That's how they would describe themselves. So yeah, it's a very new genre to me, but I love their music, and I've been following one of the artists that's a part of the band for a very long time already, so it was, yeah. Anyway, so they released one of their EPs on a cassette, so I got it because I really wanted it, and then I decided to get a cassette player. So I've been really enjoying listening to physical music, and yeah, I only have one cassette right now, but I'm definitely planning on getting their new, or their next EPs when they release on cassette. So hopefully I'll be able to grow my collection and just pick up some more tapes here and there, maybe at the thrift store when I eventually go. Yeah, but I've been really enjoying my cassette player, and I'm very happy with it because I was terrified of it like not working or it messing up my tape, but it has been working really nicely so far. And this is the Sanyo Bass Expander stereo cassette player. I picked it up on eBay for around like $35 or something. So it wasn't bad of a price at all, considering how expensive the Walkmans are on eBay. They can be like 100, 200, I mean, it's freaking crazy. I recently put some stickers on here. This is actually a sticker from my shop. Yeah! But I'm gonna be getting some more stickers really soon, and I'm gonna be making very many additions to this sticker decorating soon. So yeah, cassette, awesome. Related to music, this is actually very fitting because, well, it goes along with my cassette player, and it's my Beats headphones. So I recently got these a few months ago now. They're not new, but this is one of those things that, like, obviously I'm not going to get a new pair of headphones next month and then that'll be my new monthly favorite, but I've been using this like every single day since I got it, pretty much. This has been a freaking game changer, dude, because these are noise canceling headphones, or I would call them noise reducing headphones, because let's be honest, they don't cancel out all the noise. I really do wish it could cancel just a little bit more sometimes, but you know what, it's fine, it's fine. it's still good. So yeah, I've been using these headphones like literally religiously, and it's been just amazing. Like dude, noise canceling headphones have saved me because I get so overwhelmed by loud noises, especially here. There's like freaking loud ass jets and airplanes, cars. I mean, just all the sounds of daily life is very overwhelming sometimes. So these have been really fantastic. And what I really, really like about these Beats is that they're wireless, but they come with a 3.5mm jack cable that you can connect to them. And I've been able to use my Beats headphones with my cassette, my like retro ass cassette player from like the 1980s, 1990s, with brand new modern headphones, which is just so cool. So you get best of both worlds. And one thing that I always love is when, you know, as a consumer, you have a choice. So you can do wireless or with wire, which is amazing. And I even have this little like extension cable on it. It's like an adapter, so that I can also plug it into my flip phone, which unfortunately does not have a headphone jack. But yeah, I just plug this thing into my phone and then I can use it wired. But typically if I'm listening to music on my phone, I'm gonna listen to it wireless. But again, it's really nice to have the option. So that is something that I'm eternally grateful with these Beats, is that you can use them, I almost dropped them, both wired and wirelessly. And they look freaking sick. I just love their design. Like, they are just so cute. I specifically wanted to get the Beats as opposed to like the Sonys or the AirPod Maxes or whatever the frick, because I just don't like how bulky the other designs are, honestly. Like, those sort of things really matter to me. The Beats noise cancelling headphones were like the smallest and most like minimal, sleek design that I could find on the market, so I'm just super happy with them overall. Yeah, let me break them real quick, just kidding. So the next thing is something that I've been using very often, and it's my little pocket notebook. So I am a journaler, and I use this. This is an A6 journal, and this is what I use to just write about my life and stuff, my feelings. But this, okay, this is so helpful to me, having a little pocket notebook, because now that I have a flip phone, it's not as easy to take notes on your phone. I mean, I can, but I don't want to freaking type it out all the time. So I've been carrying this around with me as much as I can whenever I have like a pocket that I can just put it into. And I've been really, really loving using a tiny notebook like this, because I often will just have stuff that I want to jot down, like really good ideas. Like, I even got some ideas for this video that I put down here before I started recording, because I thought of some more stuff to talk about. I was planning out a bunch of stuff, like just stuff, like it's just so handy to have, because all the like random little sporadic ideas or things that pop into your head that you just want to remember, you can easily write it down as long as you're carrying a really handy tiny little journal like this. And so I usually organize my like life pretty much through Notion. Like, that is my structured brain, right? I don't know if you've heard of like this concept of having a second brain, and a lot of people, they kind of like put a lot of their important info into like Notion or some sort of like online note-taking application that is super, super organized, where you can like plan your life and all that sort of stuff. So on my Notion is where I keep like my structured thoughts, my super important things, a whole bunch of stuff, all my like really necessary resources. It's my structured brain. But this, I have actually found it to be my unstructured brain. This is like where I can take very, very quick notes and then just kind of have them there, and then I can offload them to my Notion if I feel like it's important enough, and I do that. So yeah, this is really handy. It's kind of like a little middleman. And I would also say that my journal is another part of my unstructured brain, because yeah, like this is not something I use like to structure my life. It's mostly just to process my thoughts. But yeah, like I think all three of these things actually in like combination, like Notion, journal, and then pocket notebook, they are super helpful for keeping my brain more clear and just focused and organized, and where I won't forget a bunch of things that I think about. I am a very, very forgetful person, so it's been really handy. And I use this pen. So now on to something a little bit more fun and cute. This is actually, so it's lotion. This is the Strawberry Pound Cake Lotion from Bath & Body Works. And I got this actually for Christmas as a gift because I couldn't think of what I wanted for Christmas. So I was like, you know what, I really like this lotion. And I actually use this as a hand cream. And the thing is, man, it just smells so freaking good. It's just such a pleasure to smell. And this is like the only Bath & Body Works product that I have. And I love it. It's become my favorite scent. I honestly, like, I don't know that many scents. I'm not familiar with that many scents because I'm not like a perfume, like smelly smell person, you know? I have like just a handful. I have 2 perfumes and I have 1 lotion. You know, I'm very like minimal when it comes to like things that have scents. So, but this one I've just fallen in love with and I love using it. It's very, very like, it just stimulates me very nicely, and it also is a lifesaver because it's so dry here that having a lotion is absolutely necessary. I've never used a lotion until I lived here in the desert. The next thing is a book. Actually, this is probably one of my all-time favorite books, and this is not my first time reading it, but I am starting to reread it again today, or not today, this month. This is Show Your Work by Austin Kleon. I've probably talked about this book like so many times on my channel because I freaking love it. This book is just like, I cannot recommend it enough if you are like an artist or creative or anyone who wants to put your things that you make out into the world. You want to share your creations. If you want to show your work, this book will tell you how you can do that and really like push you to do it in new creative ways. And I really wanted to mention this book again this month, not only because I'm rereading it again, very casually. I just kind of read it like in my downtime because I've already read it so many times, but I really find it helpful even till this day because every time I read it, I always seem to get something new out of it. And this time I read, let's see if I can find it. So the author here says, a lot of social media is just about typing into boxes. What you type into the box often depends on the prompt. Facebook asks you to indulge yourself with questions like how are you feeling or what's on your mind. Twitter's is hardly better, what's happening. I like the tagline at dribble.com, what are you working on? Stick to that question and you will be good. Don't show your lunch or your latte, show your work. This little paragraph has like literally spawned a whole new section of my website. After I read this, I immediately started a new thing on my website. I wanted to basically start a little microblog because the thing is, like, I love sharing my kind of behind the scenes, my process of me making things, but with my website, there's a big barrier that I have to cross in order to post anything because like the WordPress posting system is a little just time consuming to make a whole blog post where you have to, you know, put the photos, write the whole thing because it's a blog post. You want it to be a little bit more structured, that you have to put like the featured image, set all these little things, right? So it's very time consuming, and also you have to write a lot typically, or I like to just make it a bit more structured writing where I can really just kind of, you know, write all my thoughts about the piece or whatever. But I decided that if I had like this designated place on my website where I can kind of do more microblogging and just write like one little thing every day, post one little picture, like today I made this sketch, today I was working on this project, today I was doing this, and just being able to like, what's the word? Like without thinking too much, frictionlessly, to be able to frictionlessly post things and just share my work. That would be so helpful. So then for the next few days I was working on that, and now I have this new section on my website, which I'm really, really happy about. So that's kind of also my new favorite thing for this month on my website. I've been really, really proud of it because like it took me so much work. It was really difficult to get this thing set up. And another thing that I did on top of that was actually join the Fediverse, but I'll talk about that in another video. But yeah, so that was extremely helpful, and that book literally was the reason why I did this in the first place. And the tagline that I'm sticking with when I'm posting on my microblog is, what are you working on? That is like the prompt that I want to answer. Not all the time, but like mostly that's the prompt I want to answer when I'm posting on that microblog. So yeah, definitely go check that out if you're interested. I'm really happy with how it turned out. So if you want to just see what I'm up to on more or less daily basis, I'll see how often I can keep up with it. Go check it out. It's lovestarcade.com/microblog. Okay, the next thing is something a little bit more silly, and this is my creeper plush. So this is the Qtopia Minecraft creeper plush. I think you can find it by searching that, Qtopia. But I'm going to shout out my creeper plush, who I named Creepy, because he has actually become my freaking pillow when I'm sleeping. I have like a lot of issues with sleeping. I get like really bad sensory problems when I'm falling asleep, or like when I'm trying to sleep. So like I would spend so many days just being super uncomfortable in bed trying to sleep. And since I got Creepy, he actually became a really just perfect pillow for me, like near perfect. He would be just the right amount of softness and firmness, and like his size is just right. And yeah, like he's just like a perfect kind of travel pillow size. So I'm just super happy that I have him, because like beforehand, every time I would have to go traveling anywhere and I would like stay in a hotel, I would always have to lug around this like big pillow that I have that helps me sleep, because I need to sleep in like a certain position. I'm sure some of you can maybe understand. So I'd always have to bring this stupid, obnoxious pillow around with me. It's so annoying. But now I can just bring Creepy with me, and he's just like, look at him. Just look at him. He's so cute. So yeah, shout out to Creepy for literally saving my life, helping me sleep a little better. Still not perfect, but okay, the next thing is an eyeshadow palette. So I'm not like I'm not the biggest makeup person ever, but I finally got something new to my collection, and it's actually this little eyeshadow palette. It's called Witch Poison by Aflano. There you go, if you want to check it out. So I really wanted to try some purple eyeshadow. Duh. Who would have seen that coming? Actually, I'm gonna take off my glasses. I hope that glare wasn't like really obnoxious. I'm sorry, it's just late at night and I like to wear my glasses. But so I'm actually not wearing the purple eyeshadow right now. I'm wearing the blue, but I don't know if you can really tell. But anyways, I'm not gonna even try. But this is what it looks like, and there's a nice purple, a nice blue, white, gray, black, and this really cool blue sparkly thing. Hey look, it's the camera, whoa! And I just really love the colors in this palette, and I don't know, I just wanted to get it to kind of try some different colors with my eye makeup, because that's kind of the only thing I really focus on. And it's just been really fun. Like I've been enjoying trying to just try different makeup looks, and like I didn't really try that much. I'm still learning, okay? Give me a break. But yeah, I think it's pretty cool, and I feel still sick, so I feel like I look really weird. But yeah, I did a little bit of sparkles and blue today, so pretty cool. Just it's fun to try like experiment with different colors and like the sparkles, and I like it. It's really fun. So I'm gonna totally try to do some more fun eye makeup in the future once I get better at it. Oh, and the next thing is actually something I'm wearing. I decided to wear this today. It's actually a new shirt that I got really recently, and it's from Cyberdog. So check out this awesome graphic. It's holographic, and the best part is not the front, you guys. The best part is the back. Check it out. Is that not the coolest graphic you've ever seen? Dude, when I got this shirt and I put it on, I was like, I've never been so ecstatic about a shirt before, or like any piece of clothing where you just put it on and you immediately feel just wow. Like I was wowed. It's just so perfect for me. Like I just loved it. It fits so well. The material is so freaking soft. Like dude, lately I really have been going through that thing where like I really care about the material of my clothes, and they need it to be like super comfortable and more high quality, because I can't stand that scratchy, plasticky feeling of clothes anymore. It's just so bad. But this shirt is so freaking nice. I love like the, you know, the like kind of more fitted look of it, and the back. The back sold me. Also, it's like holographic. It shows up way nicer in like sunny weather where you can actually see light reflecting off of it. This lighting is honestly really weird. but just take my word for it, it's way cooler in person. But yeah, definitely one of my all-time new favorite shirts. It's just super nice. Actually, I got quite a few things from Cyberdog. I kind of like did a little mini shopping spree because their shit is expensive. But I just couldn't help myself because, dude, like, I found a really cool clothing label that makes like cyberpunk clothes, and it's just, yes! Yes! I feel like I was really able to actually get into my like obsession with cyberpunk stuff by actually getting some cyberpunk themed clothes, which is pretty sick. So yeah, I totally feel like a cybernetic angel when I wear this thing, which is freaking cool. Okay, so the last like physical thing that I wanted to mention before we get into kind of some of the non-physical stuff is actually something that I am not in possession of right now. It's a food. So recently I, for the first time, tried Mott's fruit gummies, fruit snacks. Like little Mott's gummies that you would give to like children at school. I never had these in my life before, but recently I bought like this huge pack of them for like no reason because I just was really craving gummies, and I devoured it. I ate thousands and thousands of fruit gummies. I just couldn't stop, dude, because they were so delicious. Like the texture was just perfect. The taste was perfect. I loved that they were like little fruit shapes. It was just like, it just made me so happy, like little tiny fruit gummies. I actually am getting more tomorrow and I'm super excited for that. So I'm gonna be eating some more. My favorite ones are the carrots for some reason. They don't taste like carrots. They just have a very nice sweet, mild sweet texture or sweet taste. And I don't know, like they're just so good. I feel like a total kid, but I love them. Those are totally my favorite snacks of this month. It's those fruit gummies that I've eaten way too many of, and I need to chill. Oh my gosh, I need to actually control myself. Anyway, so that's all the like things, I guess. The next things I wanted to talk about is actually some bands. So I'm gonna quickly mention again Mad Routine. Go check them out if you would be interested in like trip hop grunge, kind of 90s, early 2000s music. They're a new band, but they're going for that older vibe. So yeah, but I already talked about them so much in my last video that anyways. So the other band that I've been listening to a lot the past few months, especially this month because I recently like found some new songs by them, is Asta Kask, which is a Swedish punk rock band. And I recently, like, well, not really, I mean, sort of semi-recently got into Swedish punk rock. This was probably already close to a year ago, so not recently at all. But I recently discovered this new band, Asta Kask, and they absolutely are my new favorite. My favorite band before was Mjolnir, and they're still, like, I would say my second favorite, but the amount of songs I found from Asta Kask, I just loved them so much. What I love about their style is that they have a very melodic style of punk music. Actually, it's like an actual genre. In Swedish, it's called trallpunk, and it's melodic punk pretty much, and I love melodic music. Some of my favorite genres is melodic death metal, melodic dubstep, and now I guess melodic Swedish punk rock, which is a very interesting pattern. So yeah, I love this band. I really love the vocals, the instrumentals, like just the melodies. It's so freaking perfect. Like I really have been enjoying their songs. And I enjoy like listening to actual like punk rock music where if you listen to the lyrics, they have like deeper meanings. They actually go into like more serious, important real life issues. And I'm not fluent in Swedish anymore, but I've been kind of learning a lot just from listening to the lyrics, and just like reading the messages in the songs has been so interesting. Go check them out if you want to listen to something new. Perhaps you've not heard of them, perhaps you have. I have yet to find anyone else who... Actually, no, I did get a few comments of people who knew them, I think. Maybe like one or two when I mentioned them in another video, but anyway. So yeah, I'm gonna tell you some of my favorite songs. So actually, some of my favorite songs for this month, I guess I'll go into a couple different genres. So first, one from Mad Routine, since I mentioned them. My favorite song by them is Disappear. From Asta Kask, my favorite song is still Psykopaten, which is the psychopath in English. There's two versions of this song, so if you want to listen to it, specifically listen to the one from the, oh god, what was it? Okay, so it's from the album Sista Dansen, and the song is from 1995. There's like another version of the song that's different, with the same name on a different album in a different year. So specifically, Sista Dansen, 1995. There's just something about this song that's so freaking captivating to me, but do not look up the lyrics, okay? Do not look up the lyrics. I'm warning you, if you don't understand Swedish, just don't, okay? It might ruin the song for you, but I will just ignore it. Okay, so I'll also list a couple of EDM songs, because EDM is my pride and joy. One song that I recently found this month, I really have been enjoying it because it's such an upbeat and happy song. It's called First Crush by Cyberdog and Knife City. And I also have been really enjoying... there's so many. I don't know. How can I pick? Would you guys be interested in me just talking about music for an entire video? Like, just going through a bunch of my favorite songs and like favorite artists and stuff and like favorite genres, because I could talk about music all day. Okay, there's only so many songs I can list. I'll list one. It's actually a Vila song. It's Epiphany by Vila, 2/3, and Faint. It's really good. And another one more EDM song. Okay, this one's called Autumn's Fading Sun Original Mix by James Egbert. That one has a really cool beat drop. Oh, it's so good. So yeah, definitely go check those out if you like EDM. Anyways, enough about music. I actually did not expect to talk that thoroughly about music. Let's move on. So I could also mention like games. So I'm not like much of a new game trier, but the games I've been really enjoying this month, as usual, Minecraft and Overwatch. I've actually not been playing too much Cyberpunk 2077 lately. I've been kind of trying to space out my experience within the game because I just don't want it to end. So I'm kind of taking a break from it right now. But it's like, anyways, Minecraft, I've been playing so much of my Forever World while I've been sick. I've been playing so much Minecraft. Overwatch, I've been obsessed with Overwatch since freaking forever, but I've been really, really into that game this month and the past few months. And the final thing, my favorite, monthly favorite, this has just been like an activity, a state. I've been really enjoying, first of all, going on walks. I've been going on so many walks this month, the past few months. It's been so nice for me lately. I don't know why, I just love it. It's really enjoyable. I just listen to music, and I think now that I have my noise canceling headphones, it's really great. It's not as stressful. But another thing is specifically like sitting outside and just kind of doing nothing. So, you know, like when you're little, you kind of see older people kind of sitting on their porches and just staring off into space for hours. And you're kind of just thinking like, how the frick are you doing this? Like, it's so boring. I can't even imagine. But I totally get it now, because lately it's something I've been doing. I've been kind of just going out, like just opening the front door or the back door and just staring at the sky, not doing anything, sitting for like half an hour, just staring off, thinking about life or not thinking at all. And it's also like when I go on walks, I usually go to the park and then I'll just sit at the park and just sit there and stare, you know, stare at the environment. Just literally doing nothing. Sometimes I'll like listen to something, music, whatever, but I'll be doing nothing. I'll be just sitting there outside. And it's fantastic. I've been really enjoying it because, I don't know, like lately, I guess it's just because I've been really used to just like duller moments in life now that I don't have a smartphone. You know, I don't really scroll on anything. I don't pull out my phone when I'm bored. I just kind of sit in like dull moments when you're waiting for something to cook in the microwave, when you're waiting for water to boil, when you're making a cup of tea and you have to sit there and watch it or wait for it to stew or brew or steep, jeez. Or when you're like, I don't know, freaking just like those small little moments in life, I've been able to just experience them without feeling like totally aggravatingly bored, right? So I feel like that has expanded now, where I can actually sit for longer periods of time without having to do anything overly stimulating or really stimulating at all. Like the most I'll do is just listen to music or just sit there and do nothing, literally. And it's been really fun. I've been enjoying it a lot more, and I think also like doing it outside in nature, or just like, you know, in the real world where you're not stuck inside, it's also very grounding. And I'm actually able to kind of just focus on the environment. Like I'll literally look at the sky, I'll look at the birds, I'll look at the trees, I'll look at the mountains, and really focus on that and like think about it. And like for the past few years, I've been really more like connected to the natural world, to nature, and I've been more appreciative of it which as opposed to when I was younger, I really didn't care for it. I would be a very like home person where I would just not want to be in nature, but now it's the complete opposite, and I'll actually like be thankful for it, you know? And that got really deep, but yeah, just sitting with like without any sort of distractions outside, just doing nothing for a while, for a moment, you know, 1 minute, 2 minutes, 30 minutes, however long, has been so helpful, I think, just to kind of help me feel more grounded on an everyday basis. So yeah, I've been super happy about that. And I think you should try it. Also, another thing is like when I listen to my cassette tape, I usually listen to it like every other day before going to bed. I'll just let the whole EP play out, and I'll sit on my bed and just stare off and listen to the music. And I've never done that before, because when I'm listening to music, I'm always doing something else. When I actually like put the cassette into the player, press play, have my headphones in, it's so much more, you're just in the moment. There is a cassette sticker on the box that I have you propped up on. I just noticed that. Anyways, yeah, just listening to music with no distractions with the cassette player or whatever also like has been an experience. Like I've been doing that more often. It's so nice. So yeah, definitely go try it out if you want. That's been my favorite kind of weird random thing to do. New hobby, I guess. Sitting and doing nothing, which is actually kind of valid in this day and age when we tend to do too much, maybe. Anyways, I don't know how freaking long was this video. I can't tell. Thanks camera for not telling me. But I hope you enjoyed it. Let me know if you want to see another one of these monthly favorites, maybe next month. We'll see if I have enough new things to talk about. But yeah, this is actually really fun. I love talking about my favorite things. I love hearing about other people's favorite things. I actually got inspired to do this video after watching some other people do their favorite monthly favorites, and it was like super fun. I was like, oh my gosh, yes, I want to do this too. So now here is your homework assignment. Please do leave a comment down below and tell me at least one of your favorite things from this month. Something that you would consider your favorite thing that you've been enjoying lately. Doesn't even have to be this month. As you can see, I wasn't super strict about it either, but I'm really curious. So please do leave a comment and let me know. I'll be super excited to read all your guys' monthly favorites or just recent favorites, etc. Anyways, it is actually really cold because I'm sitting right under the vent, but I'm gonna go to sleep now and hopefully heal fully from this sickness. I actually forgot I was sick for a while. This was really nice. Thank you guys. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed this video. Be sure to leave a like if you want to see more, and I hope you have a great rest of your day. I will see you all next time. Bye! Would it be cyberpunk to wear like a wire as a scarf? No, it wouldn't. What am I talking